2.
All right.
Hello.
Hi. Hola.
Hola, mi amigos and familia.
¿Qué pasa?
Yoder.
¿Qué pasa, primo?
All right, so we've been in Costa Rica for 1 month today.
2 days a day.
We flew in to San Jose
A
on
month
September 22nd,
That was a month ago.
a month ago.
So we're just going to give you a quick overview of the past 1 month and everything that we did. Not everything, a quick overview. The good things, some bad things, and a lot of fun things. So I guess let's start with when we landed in San Jose.
Yeah. We had Francisco pick us up with a private transport, which has been really great because they know all the roads and how to drive on Costa Rican roads because it's a little crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the roads here are narrow, windy, but there's not a lot of accidents because, I mean, obviously no one is on their phones texting and driving here, but it is good to have someone local that's been driving us just because, I mean, the roads they're windy and there's no
A lot of speed bumps.
no street signs. Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
the speed
Be
bump.
random speed bumps like in the middle of a highway. You just have to stop.
But Francisco was great and he pointed out a lot of cool things to us along our, the first drive was probably 3 hours, it was 4 hours to Uvita. And there was a bridge that was down, we had to wait there for like an hour.
So it was 5 hours?
I don't know, it was a long time.
Bridge closed, so there's people walking up. It's called Alligator Bridge, or
Crocodile.
Crocodile Bridge. There's not alligators here, but yeah, it's under repair, so there's no crocodiles there. But a lot of people walking up and down the roads trying to sell things because it is just stop and go traffic. But moving on to Uvita, we had a really nice house with a pool there. And second day, Kobe gave him a big smile. Yeah, Kobe decides messing around with Eldon, busted both his front teeth out.
Yeah.
So we got to spend a day at the dentist getting those repaired.
3 hours at a very nice dentist.
Very nice dentist. We'll update more on that later because
They took their
the
time.
saga continues with that. But
Yeah. And then we took a boat to Corcodavo National Park and we saw whales, dolphins, lots of
Anteater, but you can only get to this national park with a guide and a boat because it's not accessible by vehicle. So we took an hour and a half boat ride there, walked around for the day. They fed us lunch and just saw a lot of cool things. But on the way back is when we saw all the whales that were mating. What we call it breaching or jumping out of the water
yeah, that was amazing.
with the baby whales. So I mean that was a awesome experience.
Lots of monkeys. We have lots of pictures from that
And wonderful beaches.
and the wonderful beaches.
Yeah.
Uvita, we have walking distance to the beach and the Maxi Pali,
Owned by Walmart.
So
So
Walmart.
there's little like Walmart, I don't know what you call them. Yeah.
Like secondary store?
Yeah, they have everything in them, but we'll get more details of like each place probably in another video if we decide to keep doing videos for you. But yeah, the beach was amazing. It was a national park, so we had to pay to get into the beach every day, but it was like $2 and it was just wide open, like miles of beach with beach shore that was like hundreds of yards wide, it seemed like. I mean, it was amazing. Sand dollars everywhere because you can't take them off the beach because it is a national park, so they were just laying everywhere.
During low tide, from the water to like the tree line was like a mile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the whale tail,
The
right?
whale tail was also
Whale
good.
tail also.
Yeah. Tide came up on us. We had to walk through the water back. I mean, there's a lot of cool little like parts of that Uvita that we'll share. The river, like the river that flowed out into the ocean.
That was cool.
From there, we took a bus, like public transportation, to Manuel Antonio. So we got on a bus and
Yeah, to Capos.
to Capos. Oh yeah,
The
to
bus
Capos.
station, yeah.
Which, I mean, there was like local kids getting on the bus, this public bus, coming home from school.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yep, and then we got to Capos and just hired an Uber driver to bring us the other like 4 miles to our
Manuel Antonio.
apartment in San
Apartment.
Antonio. Yep.
which had a really sweet view. Monkeys and iguanas, macaws, lots of macaws.
Yeah. And then while we were there, we also just jumped on a bus. It was like 70 cents every time we jumped on the bus. It brought us all the way down a big hill to the beach, to a national park.
That was probably my favorite part about Manuel Antonio, was just being able to jump on that bus.
Yeah.
And the bus drivers were so nice.
Because the mountain was like 3 miles long to even get down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Plus with all the stops it took a while. But we didn't go to that beach a lot. We mostly just walked around.
Yeah. Did a lot of walking in that town.
And we did the national park there.
We
And
made-
that's where we saw all those capuchins,
Capybaras.
capybaras.
Yeah.
And the beaches were so nice there.
In the national park, there's like a private beach for the people that were there that day and went swimming and
So nice.
hiked up this 2-mile hike on top of this overlook and just overlooked Manuel Antonio. It was really cool.
The baby whiteface capuchin.
The babies, oh yeah, all the monkeys walking up the handrail.
Mhm.
Oh, we didn't cliff jumping in Uvita, right?
Oh yeah,
I jumped off like a 50-foot cliff, right?
Huge.
that was so tall. We have a super cool video of that.
Mm-hmm.
In the next video.
Perfect.
So, yeah, anything else on Manuel Antonio?
No, it's great.
Yeah,
Loved it.
so,
Got this necklace.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then Kobe's bracelet.
Once she's in there.
Mm.
I didn't.
And your necklace.
Yeah, that was awesome on the beach.
On the beach.
From
So-
Diego, shout out to Diego.
so from Manuel Antonio, we took another private shuttle to Monteverde.
Monteverde.
Yep, and if you get the gist now, like we didn't rent a car while we're here, so we're doing public transportation, private shuttles, Ubers everywhere,
Walking a lot.
walking around. So Monteverde had no Uber service, it's all taxis there, so I think each time we needed a taxi into town from our Airbnb, it was like $5 one way, so I mean, it really wasn't expensive, but then the first day we got there was a private hiking trail behind our Airbnb, so we went hiking probably about 1.5 miles to this overlook. It overlooked the Pacific Ocean, which was really cool.
Mhm.
And then things kind of went downhill for a couple days. So Kira started getting sick. She started, I don't know, just
There's mold.
I started with a headache on the drive up to Monteverde because that road was insane.
yeah,
Well, it's a windy, potholes. It was started with a headache, and then I got a sore throat.
yeah,
We thought there was mold in our Airbnb.
which it was in the rainforest, right? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of moisture, but we got a new place and it was a lot nicer. But
Both places had great outdoor trails though, and I was just hanging out back there doing some birding. Really got into the birds
Let's go
there.
bird watching.
No,
Birding. There is an app
for all you
called
normal people, just watching birds. But that's it.
There is an app called Merlin ID, Bird ID, and it's so cool. Highly recommend it. I'll probably still use it when I get back to the States. Just record and it will tell you what birds are making that noise. So that was really cool because there were a lot of really great birds.
And
both
toucans.
places.
And then we'd had to drive 2 hours back to San Jose for you.
Well, there's some more details before that.
Yeah, here's some more
More
details.
details. So we got a new Airbnb. Kira still wasn't feeling well, which brought us a trip to a urgent care in town.
Yeah, clinic.
Clinic. So I mean, just basically an ambulance sitting outside of a, I don't even know, maybe a 250 square foot room, getting IVs and some anti-nausea
I didn't
medication.
even care. I was like, do whatever you need to do to make me feel better.
Yeah.
And I walked out of there feeling
Walked
really
out
good.
there, like 24 hours of feeling great, but then started throwing up again. So we're like, all right, we're going to San Jose because
Yeah, that clinic couldn't do labs, couldn't do anything besides treat symptoms.
Yeah, so we went to San Jose, got just a hotel like walking distance to the hospital. Was still feeling kind of okay, but once we got to the hotel room, we really kind of started feeling terrible. Went to the emergency room. I'm sure the story of that you want
I know.
to share.
That was awful. We got more fluids, started feeling a little bit better, went home, went back to the hotel, and then yeah, started feeling bad again, so I had to go back, and then I got admitted to the hospital. But during all this, Joe is you're doing so much.
Yeah.
It was a lot that you had to do. Because we had bought all this food because we were planning on being up in the mountains and cooking at our Airbnb. We've gotten really nice Airbnbs and we've really fallen in love with the rice cooker.
Yeah.
Rice cooker.
But yeah, moving all of that stuff, and then the boys, everyone slept in the hospital with me one of those nights. It was a lot.
But yeah, definitely a big challenge, you know, not having a vehicle, not speaking the same language. She's sick, so she's not able to really help at all, obviously. She's not feeling well. So the boys stepped up, helped a lot. But yeah, we spent a night in the hospital. Thankfully, only one night. They let her out the next day with, you know, some probiotics, prebiotics.
Well, everything. So Joe spent a lot of time, not a lot of time, but you went to the pharmacy, what, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6 times
I-
in 3 different places?
They kept throwing medicine at us, and it's like, she doesn't take medicines like that, so it's like we're trying to figure out what they are, talk to friends and family back home, and yeah, it was to the point to where if she didn't get better, we were on a plane back home, just to be clear. Like, if she wasn't feeling better that next day, we would have been back in the United States so that, you know, she would have got, I don't know, just more testing done, but we sent all the lab results back to our doctor back home.
Yeah. Shout out to my sister-in-law Jessie for helping us.
Definitely, everyone that I talked to back
Yeah,
home,
talked to
everyone
a
I
lot
talked
of
to,
them. Yeah.
but yeah. So we sent the lab results back, the doctors there said, you know, we're good, just come back for some follow-up tests when we get back. So we decided to continue our trip.
Well, and the hospital also said they didn't know what it was. They just called it a stomach virus, and
Yeah, probably put some closure on that.
yeah. So I don't know. It's probably fine, and I feel great. But yeah. Rewind just a little bit though. In Monteverde, when I was sick in bed, we had great trails, and you guys went out at night, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of spiders.
Well, there
Yeah.
was lots of spiders.
How big was that one tarantula?
Like yeah,
Yeah.
pretty big tarantula.
This is where if we knew how to edit, you would just do that, and we'd Photoshop the picture of it.
Or it would like drop down from the...
Yeah.
But you're
But
gonna figure that out, right? Al?
Sure.
So how was it walking around the jungle at night?
scary. Lots of millions of tiny bugs jumping everywhere.
Did you do it too?
No.
You didn't go?
I was good inside.
We showed them the tarantula once, because it wasn't that far of a walk where we found
Yeah,
it.
but it was during day. Oh yeah, and that's also whenever I cut out my leg.
Oh yeah, went running through in the dark.
Running through the woods in the dark and ran into a thorn bush. Got a scar.
But yeah. That place was cool because it did have, I don't know, probably a mile, maybe a mile and a half loop right behind our Airbnb that we could go hiking on.
And it was in lush rainforest with a creek
With the
through
creek, it was
it.
super cool, yeah.
I only got to do it twice, which was really sad. But
Yeah.
yeah, on to the next. So after we leave San Jose, we did stay at a cool hotel there
Lofton.
that had a pool, and then we took another private shuttle to
Lofton.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess,
for
all right, to wrap up San Jose, we actually ended up staying at 3 different places.
yeah.
We stayed in a hotel, we got an Airbnb just to make sure she was doing well before we traveled or before we continued. She was doing good, we're like, well, we're gonna stay one more day just to make sure, so we went and got another hotel with a pool, so the kids could, whatever, you know, kids,
Wait, when did we get a hotel with a pool?
by the airport, the mall that we went to.
And had the breakfast.
That didn't have a pool.
Oh yeah, did it remember the
You
pool was
guys
really
swam.
cold?
You made rafts with all the
Oh,
pool noodles.
that place.
Hold on,
Yeah.
no, let me do this. So we had that one hotel for the one night, that really nice one, literally like right next to the, and then you got one that was connected to a casino, and
Yeah,
was like,
like we said, okay, we'll tell that, that's a cliffhanger. We'll tell that story later on, when we kind of go.
The San Jose video.
Okay,
Yeah, the
Lofton,
San Jose
Lofton,
video. Me and
Lofton.
Kobe, yeah.
Lofton.
Okay.
Yeah, so after all that, we felt like we really needed some reprieve,
Mm.
right? We needed super chill, soaking hot springs. My body was swollen and feeling sore, and so we went to Los Lagos
And then Lofton.
in La Fortuna, and they had how many hot springs?
17. what?
which is
think
because it's at the base of Arenal volcano.
Arnold.
I'm from Minnesota, okay?
Yeah, but those were great. It felt so good. And what else was really cool there?
Rafting.
The giant slide.
The water slide.
Oh, that water slide was super
And
fun.
do you still have marks on your hands from the water slide?
The boys
Yeah, my
tore
hand-
themselves up.
My
on
hands
this
are so
water slide.
shiny.
Yeah. So they were stopping themselves on the water slide so that they could dive head first through the rest of the water slide. We have a video of that too. It's pretty cool.
That video is going to be really cool. So yeah, we don't have to tell too much about it since we're going to do a whole another video.
Yeah.
But during that time, it was Colby's birthday. So our whole plan had been to be in Tortuguero for Colby's birthday. But with the week at the hospital and everything got pushed back a little bit. So we were at La Fortuna.
And what did
We
you want to
signed
do?
up- Yeah, what did you
Yeah,
want
what
to
did
do
you
for your
wanna do?
birthday?
Zip lining and white water rafting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this whitewater rafting, so we signed up, walking through town, talked to a couple guides. They're like, oh, no problem. Yeah, you can go whitewater rafting tomorrow or Friday on his birthday.
Do a combo with an organic tour for sugarcane,
Yeah.
lunch, and zip lining.
Class 4 rapids.
So
Class 4.
Class 4 rapids. So on the way there, they kept saying, if you fall out of the boat, like giving us tips and stuff, and we're like, what the hell did we get ourselves into? And the guy gets there and he's like, okay, we're starting on a Class 4 rapid. Like,
Yeah, starting. We have more video, a little bit of video of just the beginning of that.
yeah.
And right on the beginning of that,
The very first,
what happens, Cole?
White or four. What is it called?
Level 4 rapids.
Class 4 rapid. I hit my teeth and bust them out again.
again,
No, because there was like a drop that was at least 5 foot, and then it went down into this giant hole off a rock, and he went down, and this guy told us to get down as we were
Oh
dropping.
my gosh, yes.
And then, so we're trying to go down, and because we have to put our paddles in between our legs, and whenever that's going, we hit the ground midway through, and Colby's paddle just go.
smacks his teeth out. But
Right
yeah,
as soon as we get out of it, I turn around and look at Colby and he just goes, and you can just, they're gone again, the exact, or not the exact same. One tooth was the exact same, and then the other one was half of what had happened in
so
Ibiza.
this is 30 seconds into our 2-hour raft
Yeah,
ride
2
for the
hours.
day. So Kobe was very happy for the next 2 hours. But after that, our guide on the boat, or on the raft, was like, I know a dentist in town, she's great. Called her, she was waiting for us to get there. We got there, and she was like in and out in less than an hour.
She
30
was
minutes.
so fast.
Yeah,
She didn't speak English, but she had a guy come from somewhere and translate for us.
Yeah.
So she was straight. He really was chatting Joe up.
yeah, chatting me up. But once again, called our dentist back home, called a friend, and got some advice. But yeah, so that'll be another stop when we get back. Kobe will be going to the dentist to see if he needs a root canal.
She's done it. She did a great job this
Yeah.
time, but how crazy that happens twice.
We just got to keep an eye on it.
And you put
Okay.
a mouthful in his mouth.
But so
Yeah.
from the rafting, we go to zip lining. Well, we get
Well, no. Because we went there to go eat, but since we had to go get Colby's teeth fixed, they had a meal already ready. So we couldn't
That's nice.
do the organic tour thing.
Yep.
And then after we go do that, then we walk around town for a little, and then
We feed a dog a donut.
and then
And a
and
sausage.
a dog, some
yeah,
hot
this
dogs.
dog was following us around. And then the guy said that we can go zip line and stuff. So they came and got us, and we went and got all of the gear and drove probably 25 minutes to this place, and went all the way back through this really bumpy road. And then we got there, and it starts pouring and lightning, and the guys are like, okay, it's fine, we can still go.
When he saw that lightning though, he made a face. And I saw that face and he looked at the other guys like, are they gonna call it? And when they didn't call
And
it,
then she looked at me, and then we didn't go zip lining.
it didn't feel safe. He looked concerned. So I was concerned. I'm not going up on a metal pole
Yeah.
with a metal thing in my hand, but it was lightning in the jungle.
So they brought us to a restaurant. We had dinner for Kobe's birthday.
Saying happy birthday to Colby
We
8
didn't go to the
times.
club.
So we were clubbing it up that night. That was fun.
Oh, no, that was-
private club.
No, that was crazy because it was on the top, and there were these music. There's no one up there. There was like a disco light and all this
Disco
music.
ball.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
We were a little early, the party didn't start until we got there. But other than that, do you have anything else to add other than the
I
hike?
don't know, because now I feel like we went through them a lot, but
Oh, climbing
not
up the
all the
wall.
way.
No.
So
There's more details. We had the hike, we had the overlook, there was,
Oh yeah. We'll talk
Yeah.
about all that later.
Yeah.
So then we hired Mario
you
My.
know,
to take us to Tortuguero.
Tortuguero National Park.
So we have a 3-hour drive, and then we have to get on this boat that
What
this
we-
guy
what-
that he's freaking out about because he thinks that there's a main one and then all these other little boats, and then he gets really mad because this person comes up and tries selling us this stuff. So then we end up buying this thing, but it turns out they're all just actually like these taxi boats. And then what?
Yeah, we did the right thing.
And
We
then
bought our
it-
round trip tickets.
Well,
No, 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 no.
And then it's like an hour boat. Well,
20
this
minutes.
guy was driving really slow, and it was like an hour boat ride all the way out to Tortuguero.
And that was a cool boat ride.
We saw like what 3 caimans going out there,
yeah.
That was cool.
and then what did we do? We walked on the beach like.
We met Ashley, so not Ashley, his name is Ashley. On the way out there, he's a tour guide, so we got his number.
He
So
was showing us all sorts of
showing us like on the river, was that the Tortuguero River?
I think so.
The small one,
Yeah.
okay. But he was telling us all this stuff, whatever, so we got his number, which led to later on, we ended up hiring him for a guide service. That's fine,
tours.
the tour, yeah.
But the boat brought us right to the dock, right in front of our house for our time for 4 nights. That was really cool.
Our house
Yeah,
was
for
very
Costa
nice.
Blanca.
House was very nice. It was like there were only 4 rooms, and the breakfast was really good. Breakfast
Yeah,
was
each
really
morning
good.
breakfast was included, which this couple local ladies made us breakfast each morning, and
Yeah, we just walked down to their kitchen, like down and around the block on the
Yeah.
beach. It was really cool.
They
And
did
it
our-
was great.
took care of our laundry one day. I mean, it was a really good experience. So if you ever go to Tortuguero, we can hook you up with a cool place.
Yeah, and that whole island, we'll have so much to say about that because I had a lot of fun there. And we just came from there.
And then
so.
we walked around the town, and there was like, well,
We're gonna do that in a video in the future.
Oh,
I know. I want to
With
say like.
the photos.
No, I want to talk about like the town. There's no cars, nothing. There's
Yeah.
only bicycles, and I think I saw 1 4-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
That was a trash service. And so like everyone's just biking around and walking, and like there's these bikes with 2 wheels on the front and 1 wheel on the back, and this giant basket that they put like stuff in that they would sell.
Yeah,
And then
definitely the Pura Vida lifestyle there, because like we would see a 7-year-old on a bike, and then we'd walk to the other side of the island, and the 7-year-old was on his bike on that side. You know, so it's like everyone just looked out for each other's kids, and I mean it was a cool little island.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We're gonna talk about the guides when we did all that.
We saw turtles, and we'll have a lot of really cool videos.
So,
I did get this delicious coconut thing that I guess the boys don't like.
Delicious, very. It's a chocolate.
Wow.
okay, that leads us up to today. I mean, we
no, because then we walked along the beach.
I know we're going to do
No,
that in a video.
No, I just want to say we walked up and down this beach at least 50 times, getting at least 40,000 steps the entire time we were there.
Yeah, that's
Just
what
on the
we
beach.
did.
No, just on the beach.
Yeah.
Not including all the steps.
There's a lot worse things I could be doing than walking
I
up
love
and down
walking
the
on
beach.
the beach.
And then there was a lot of
Oh, we
dogs.
didn't talk about us doing our handstands on the beach.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
sit down, let's finish this up.
There was a lot of dogs. Ugly dogs, cute dogs, big dogs, tiny dogs,
Yeah.
beagle dogs.
Dr. Seuss and
A
Rhyme.
lot of stray dogs, not sure if they were all stray. Some of them had collars, but they would just run around.
They were
there.
all really sweet. None of them jumped. None of them, like, they were all good dogs.
Me and Mom saw a dog with a GoPro on its back today.
Actually,
We really did.
actually,
Yes.
a
We were just
GoPro.
walking down the main street. I was like, what is happening?
It's a YouTuber.
It was wrapped around his stomach and on his
Like, it was
back.
like a harness.
Yeah.
they make those, but what?
It was hilarious.
But that was back to today. We got the taxi boat back, and
It's a me,
then
a mod.
Mario picked us up again, and we just got to our 2-bedroom hotel, villa, they call it, for the next
Super nice. I'm about to go
next 4 or
swimming.
5 days. So we'll actually be in this town, Puerto Viejo, for the next 10 days, and we might rent a car from there. We still haven't had to rent a car, just,
Yeah, you haven't driven a car in over 30 days, like 32 days.
yeah.
I did.
We have,
What did you drive?
The driving simulator.
You did do a driving
there's
simulator.
taxis here and everything is, I mean, the beach is probably a 2-3 minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole little town with shops and restaurants, so we'll probably just walk for the next 10 days. I mean, really no point in getting a car while we're here, it doesn't look like, unless we go to Panama. So,
Which we might just take an Uber there.
or a bus, we'll see.
Or a plane.
They might be, I was thinking maybe like a tour, like we did a tour for a day.
You think they probably have those?
We can fly.
It's a 45-minute drive from here, so
Yeah.
That's it?
unless
You
we
may
go to
fly.
Panama
You can
Canal.
go swimming?
Oh, you want to go swimming?
Yes, I
Right
do
now?
want to go swimming. Yes, right.
But
Yeah.
as you can see, like we're kind of got freedom to do what we want each day with, other than school, kids are doing their school, but
Oh, yeah.
we can change plans as we need to and go be free and do things. Like we don't have a set itinerary while we're here.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
That was just a quick, long overview and sometimes in depth on what we've been doing.
Pura Vida.
Pura Vida.
Pura Vida.